how do you set this? Khawateen Hazrat, welcome. This is Dil Ki Baat. और मैं हूं आपका मेजबान जॉन रजा. इस पर्टिकुलर शो को बनाने का मकसद आप तक अपने चंद ख्यालात पहुंचाना है. Obviously, I know a lot of the times I may not be an expert in whatever I'm saying, but this is just one way or a platform for me to get across my views. And yeah, I do really hope that over the course of the next few episodes, I will be able to do exactly that. Sabse pehle, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this. Just to start off, I'll give you a little bit of an overview of who I am and why exactly am I doing this. So I am a data scientist by profession and a computer scientist by education. And over the course of the last few months, I have dived quite deep into my professional life. But this show, hopefully, would give me an outlet of sorts के जहाँ मैं अपने ख्यालात आप तक पहुँचा सकूँ. And I really hope that ultimately this show would become this interactive platform के जहाँ पर ख्यालात exchange किया जा सकें और जहाँ पर लोग एक दूसरे के opinions एक दूसरे के साथ share कर सकें. आज का एजेंडा हम बात करेंगे FIFA World Cup final. As a football fan जो कि sport को पिछले 9-10 साल से follow करता आ रहा है, this is momentous for a lot of different reasons. Firstly, because as an Aston Villa fan, and yes, that is true, I have been a Villa fan since the year 2014 or 2015. For the very first time in our club's history, one of our players will be featured in the World Cup final, Emiliano Martinez. And this is huge as someone who bleeds claret and blue, because never in a million years I would have imagined someone who would be playing for such an obscure club. For a lot of people it is obscure, obviously, to be playing on the biggest stage of them all next to who is the greatest of all time, and that is the second reason, Leo Messi. इस स्पोर्ट से मोहब्बत करने का सबसे बड़ी वजह मेसी है, for me at least, because in the year 2013 I saw him play for Barcelona, and I don't think I've missed a single game of this ever since. Why would I want to miss a weekly dosage of football magnificence from the greatest of all time? Messi is truly a gift that keeps on giving. Or yet again, at 35, he has carried the Argentina national football team in a World Cup, and for the second time in his career, he will be in the World Cup final. I remember 2014 mein, I was supporting Argentina, as you do if your own national team is not there. Soon, hopefully, we will be there. And in the year 2014, I remember Lionel Messi masterclasses every single game against Iran, against Nigeria, against Bosnia. And it was remarkable. It was beautiful. And again, he repeated his masterclasses in the Russian World Cup, and it was beautiful to behold, magnificent, truly. And now in the year 2012, what seems like his final World Cup, Messi ke saath ek aisi team which has proved before that they are able to win an international tournament, as they did last year in the Copa America, jahan Maracanã mein Brazil ke andar they beat a Brazilian team that was being built as one of the most complete, if not the most complete teams in the world. And they played like they were playing for Messi. They knew, every single player knew that wo shuru waqt se tournament ke andar sirf ek khiladi ke liye khela tha, and that was their leader, that was their captain, Lionel Messi. And now we see a much more compact Argentina. Lionel Scaloni, jo ke Argentina ke manager, and he's done a brilliant job at coming up with this system within the team, jahan par Argentinian players are able to not only attack but also defend in a way that can help teams win tournaments, as it did back last year. They have obviously starting off with in the Argentinian goal, winning penalty shootouts, making humongous saves during games. Then we've got a back line that consists of Otamendi, Romero, Lisandro Martinez. Warriors, absolute warriors. They're not afraid to put their bodies on the line. But then there is the midfield, which is sort of a collection of warriors. Again, we've got Rodrigo de Paul. We've got now really slotted right into the Argentina system. I remember in the Premier League, our last win was against Brighton, and he had a good game. And after that, we have, Enzo Fernandez, who has been brilliant for club. And now he has proved his mettle for the national team. Then moving forward, obviously, you've got Angel Di Maria, who has been a phenomenon up front for Argentina, a real savior. He has scored in clutch moments and has gotten us through. And then they've got Alvarez up front, who took a बहुत बेहतरीन striker. He used to be on our radar, and regrettably we could not land him, but City did, and he's been brilliant. He does look like a proper successor to Corona Aguero. Then Messi, obviously. What can I say about that guy? He is complete. He is perfect. He is the football player. Then you've got Lautaro Martinez, who has struggled a little bit, but I think he has gained his form back ever since the last penalty shootout. He scored his own penalty in the shootout, which led to Argentina's win. It was the last kick, and he looked full of confidence taking it. And I think iska ek asar hoga unki game ke upar, and we will see a much more complete, a much more compact Argentina side when it comes to the final. France, they're fast. France ke paas speed hai. They've got players like Mbappe who are just mesmerizing, to be honest. Mbappe, and you've got Dembele on the other side. These two can wreak havoc on any team. और साथ में you've got Giroud, जो कि एक clinical striker. He's always good with the ball and he can always finish it. Then you've got Griezmann, एक skillful player जो कि ball receive करना जानते हैं, and he knows how to dribble past players, he knows how to create chances, and he has done it time and time again for France on the international level. They've got a good defense, although there were a few kinks, but they did sort them out in the last game out. You've got a good keeper in Lloris. So yeah, France will not be an easy task for Argentina, but as millions of fans around the world, all you can do is hope, all you can do is believe in the Argentinian team, because as someone who has basically been an admirer of Messi ever since the start, एक ऐसा शख्स जो कि लियोनेल मेसी की वजह से एक स्पोर्ट को जिसने खेलना शुरू किया, जिसको देखना शुरू किया, and just like millions of people around the world, एक ख्वाहिश है कि लियोनेल मेसी would end his international career with a World Cup at Qatar. So yeah, that is the first episode for Dil Ki Baat. I know this was not exactly, a major start to a show, but I did wanted to get this out there because you got to start somewhere, right? And I do hope that ultimately we will be able to build this connection with one another. And so yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching this. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Instagram. I will be leaving my handles down there in the video's description, and you can probably find it down here as well. And so yeah, up until the next time, let's hope we will have some good news in terms of the football that's about to happen. और तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.